I was just holding an umbrella for a stranger. But the next moment, something really weird happened. I realized the person had grown into a towering 8-foot-tall figure. I froze on the spot, completely terrified. Then suddenly they turned their head toward me, staring straight at me with lifeless eyes. I remembered the owner of a nearby lighting shop had told me, if you see strange people at night, just pretend you didn't notice and run. So I immediately turned and walked away. But to my shock, the creature started following me with a strange, stiff gait. I had no choice but to run for my life. When the shop owner heard my screams, he rushed outside, and strangely enough, the moment he slowly took off his glasses, the creature seemed to sense fear, and dared not come any closer. Then it turned and disappeared back into the shadows. But ever since that night, weird things kept happening near the shop. Every night, a woman would sit on the platform bench, picking at the wooden boards with her fingers, as if waiting for someone. At first, passing men didn't think much of it, but no matter how hard it rained, she refused to leave. Feeling sorry for her, a kind man offered to take her home, but she said she had no home, and even if she went home, it would be to a man's house. Reluctantly, the man brought her home. Strangely, she didn't speak a word on the way, and when they got to the house, she refused to let him turn on the lights. At first, the man didn't notice anything wrong, but when he handed her a towel, trying to help dry her hair, he suddenly saw something terrifying. Her fingernails were growing on the palms of her hands. He jumped in horror. Before he could react, she squatted down and opened her suitcase. To his shock, the suitcase wasn't full of clothes or belongings. It was filled with sharp knives. It was clear that the man's fate was sealed. An hour later, I got home right after school, and happened to come face to face with the same eerie woman. I didn't notice it all, but her suitcase was slowly leaking blood onto the street. Soon, she dragged it into a dark alley. A kind classmate saw her standing in the rain, and went over to hold an umbrella for her. But at that moment, he caught sight of her fingernails. He screamed in terror. Before he could even react, he felt his thigh twist and break. But that didn't stop him from running. Strangely though, no matter how fast he ran, he couldn't escape the alley.